Hey everyone, and welcome back to my late life lesbian journey. On my channel, I discuss and share my journey and process of going from being married to a man, getting divorced, and coming out as a lesbian. And also, welcome to day 4 of my 12 days of Christmas Vlogmas. If you'd like to subscribe and follow my journey, please do. And for those of you who already have, welcome back. So, day 4. In this video, I thought that I would share sort of my experience and what sort of tradition we've developed post-divorce. So, because I know there's quite a few of you who watch my channel who are similar, in similar situations of like being married to men or in long-term relationships with men and even having kids together and things like that and kind of going through the divorce process or separation process. And so sometimes I get questions about like how I have handled things. And I thought I would just share sort of what my ex-husband and I do with our son and everything for Christmas. So also just to kind of go into, I kind of shared this in another video that was part of like my emotional process since getting divorced. And my first Christmas post-divorce did end up being kind of an emotional one. It wasn't even on Christmas Day or anything. It was just a random thing. My best friend was in town. I'm really thankful that she was because it was just really nice to have her company and just kind of have somebody there. But it was an emotional experience. And, you know, it was the first Christmas separate and trying to figure it out and navigate things with, you know, our son and how we're going to handle it. But so for the past couple of years, that Christmas and last year, and then now leading into this one, it's kind of worked out pretty well. So our tradition and what we do is typically Christmas morning, we all get together. So my ex-husband and I and our son, and we open presents all together Christmas morning. Past couple of years, we haven't really had anything to do until like later in the evening. My son typically goes with his dad then in the evening to do Christmas like with his family. And so yeah, we open presents together and usually like we eat breakfast and just sort of hang out and visit and do toys or play or whatever with our son, and yeah, then separate and go about our days. So thankfully for us, it's been a pretty easygoing process and experience. You know, if you've kind of followed my journey, my ex-husband and I are on really good terms, and we've always discussed, you know, maintaining that good friendship and that good co-parenting for the sake of our son. Like, we want to be able to do things like that so that, you know, our son gets to see both of us together and we still get to interact in that sort of family way for him, you know, and be there together. So thankfully, that's kind of how all of our holidays have gone. Thanksgiving, you know, we usually get together in the morning, do breakfast, and then separate and go do our own things. And Easter even, well, maybe not Easter, but, you know, we do try to celebrate holidays together as a family still. And personally, I think that this is a really great thing and really important. And, you know, I'm really thankful that my son has that. Now, I know with dating and relationships, that can change. You know, he's currently not dating anybody, but if and when he does, you know, it could change a little bit due to their traditions. But, you know, and I am dating somebody, so things could change a little bit. But thankfully, you know, the person I'm dating is very supportive of this. And hopefully whoever he were to date would be too. But even him and I have decided, and even just some experiences that I've gone through with dating people in the past who had issues with us doing things like that or felt threatened by it, I ended up figuring out for myself that that was almost like a deal breaker for me, that maintaining the ability for, you know, my son to have his mom and dad together and doing things together for him and, you know, to still sort of keep that co-parenting family unit, that was important. And if anybody was going to have an issue with that or feel threatened by that, then that was an issue for me, and it likely wasn't the person for me. So anyways, I hope that maybe for those of you who are trying to figure this out, navigate it, maybe some of that helps you kind of figure out how you can make it work for you. If you've been in this situation or you're in this situation too, leave me a comment. Let me know how you handle it, how it's been for you. I'd love to hear from you. And you can also follow me on Instagram at ecbettis. Reach out there. And stay tuned. Tomorrow I'll be posting day 5 of my 12 days of Christmas Vlogmas.